Welcome back to Living 757. It's no secret to anyone that we really love sports on this show, but surprisingly, this segment is about to be the first time in 5 years that we have talked about golf on Living 757. So without further ado from just Birdies, let's welcome Ricky Hong.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I'm a little nervous because I'm in heels and I'm already not a great putter at
It's
putt-putt
okay. We're
at
not
least.
going to swing, so.
Okay, perfect. Well, we have all this equipment. Can you show me something? Can you teach me?
I set something up for you. So this is a typical putting assessment that I would normally do for all of my students.
Okay.
And it helps us control the speed of the ball a little bit better.
Okay.
And that's one of the better skills I would say whenever you're talking to amateur golfers is stopping the golf ball where you want to stop it. So if you want to get started, I can show you a few things.
Okay. I'm like, just so you know, I'm below amateur. I'm probably about the same level as my 4.5-year-old.
I would still start you here no matter what.
Perfect. Perfect. Then we're off to a good start.
Here,
okay.
I'll take those for you.
I'm gonna give you these. Now what do I do?
Okay, so I have 2 quarters set up on the mat right here.
All right.
Ideally, I would like for your feet to be placed where those quarters are as you approach the golf ball.
Okay. How close do I need to be?
You could probably stand a little further away, just so
A
you're
little further
comfortable.
back?
Yep.
Okay.
And so the idea would be this mat that I have set up for you is
Right.
built like a ruler so we can tell exactly how long your stance is.
Okay.
For you, I built that at shoulder width.
Okay.
And so for everybody starting out, I'd rather them be shoulder width because it's a really good reference for you whenever you go out to the golf course.
Okay.
So I have this cup set up about 7 feet away for you.
Okay.
I gave you a baseline putting stroke from the quarters.
Okay.
And so ideally, I would have you take the putter back to 1 quarter and through to the next. No
Okay.
longer, no
Am I using
shorter.
one hand or 2 hands?
Both hands.
Both hands.
Both hands.
Does it matter which one's on the bottom, which one's on the top?
You can put the right hand on the bottom for now, but
Okay.
I will say that that can be adjusted for just about anybody. So here, we'll start just a little bit closer to the golf ball.
Okay.
Lean that shaft straight up and down.
Okay.
Grab it however you like at
Okay.
first. It doesn't need to be too crazy.
All right.
And then make a stroke back to 1 quarter and through to the next one.
I'm about to be embarrassed, y'all, just FYI.
Good.
Oh,
So notice how I gave you a cup as well.
You already
that
made
doesn't
me
have
better.
A bottom. Yeah. It doesn't have a bottom to it. So I prefer if people practice on this cup because
Okay.
it'll tell you how fast you're actually hitting the putt.
right.
And so from day to day, what golfers struggle with is when they go to different course and different green surfaces, they don't have a good idea of what their baseline putting stroke is. And so if they go to another location, they can use this setup to calibrate themselves from day to day.
I'm about to be awesome at putt-putt.
Yeah. So in the studio, that's your 7-foot putt. Essentially, I set you up shoulder width apart, so
Right.
you could go pinky toe to pinky toe. If you
All
go to
right.
another golf course and it's a little bit faster and you do the same stroke pinky toe to pinky toe and it goes 9 feet, it's now your 9-foot stroke for the day.
All right. I learn something new every day.
Yeah.
All right, we'll trade. I'll hand you this back. Now you are at Just Birdies.
Correct.
And what all do you guys do there?
So it's a sports entertainment venue. We have a full restaurant, full bar, and then my specialty on the side of things is I actually do indoor golf lessons. So we
Okay.
can do things like this, but we can also swing full.
Right.
I have slow motion cameras, good simulators where we can track exactly how your club's moving through the ball, talk about some of the high-tech stuff to make you better.
Now, some people might be wondering if you're indoors, how
Yeah.
are you practicing like driving?
So, like I said, we have the big simulator. So essentially, if you were looking at a wall adjacent to you, you'd be hitting into a wall with a nice net that suppresses the speed of the golf ball. And whenever you hit into it, my technology is such that it actually tracks a whole bunch of data from live cameras and lasers as well. So even though you're only hitting about 10 feet, I can track exactly what that golf ball is going to do as we go further out. It's the same simulator Tiger has at his home setup.
That's really cool. Now, what are some of the advantages to doing indoor lessons versus on a golf course?
Okay, so there's advantages to both of them. Whenever you're doing it inside, I would say it's really good to understand your motor pattern, how you move naturally, slow it down in a camera, and then without all of the other distractions, understand how we can make those changes in place.
Right.
So it's really a dedicated one-on-one experience. You don't have to worry about other people on the driving range, different grasses that you hit off of. You can just simply do it in a controlled space.
I love that. What else do you guys do at Just Birdies? Because you aren't just golf lessons.
No. Sports entertainment venue. So the simulator that I was just speaking on, it actually has about 12 to 13 other sports as well and different games that you can play.
Wow.
So you could play football, just like your quarterback throwing passes into it, picks up on the movement of the football the exact same way as it does the
Now
golf
we're
ball.
talking.
You could kick soccer balls, so on and so forth. So there's plenty of things to do there.
And
then you got
have
the restaurant and bar.
food.
Elevated bar food is what I'd call it.
Oh my goodness.
Let's say I eat
I
really
have to
good
come
there.
try it. Now, where can people find more information? Where can people find you? And I know you have a holiday special going on.
Yeah, so we can actually go to justbirdiesgolf.com. We are on Hampton Boulevard, just south of ODU as well. So if you need any contact information for the viewers at home, we could go directly to the website. It's going to be the best place to do it. And then what was the other question you asked?
You have a holiday deal going on.
Holiday deal, yeah.
Yep.
So I'm actually selling 3 lessons right now, a swing analysis, which is a 60-minute lesson, 2 30-minute lessons for $225,
Yep.
and that's normally $100 cheaper than I would typically charge.
Awesome. Well, I mean, you guys saw the proof in the pudding because I am not a good putter, and he already made me better that fast.